Today, we are diving deep into the super high-stakes world of business investment. We're going to explore how a crazy powerful new technology, generative AI, is completely flipping the script on one of the most critical processes there is, due diligence.
I mean, that's the billion-dollar question, right? Before any huge deal goes down, leaders are under immense pressure. They've got tight deadlines, the data's almost never complete, and there's this constant expectation to create massive value. So, how do you make the right call?
Well, traditionally, this whole process, what we call due diligence, has basically been a detective story. You've got analysts digging for clues, trying to piece together a company's real worth from all this scattered information.
And the key word here is manual. This was never a quick thing. We're talking about an intense, painstaking investigation that could drag on for weeks, all while the clock is ticking on a deal that could be worth millions or even billions.
And that manual grind was no joke. Analysts had to hunt down public data, dive headfirst into the seller's virtual data room, scrape the web for any outside signals, try to line up what all the experts were saying, and then somehow stitch all these totally different pieces of information together by hand. It was just a massive, massive undertaking.
Okay, so let's get into it, because this is where everything changes. Generative AI is now stepping onto the scene, and it's basically giving analysts a new superpower that changes the entire due diligence equation.
The shift is just dramatic. What used to take weeks of painstaking manual work, now it's compressed into days. Instead of people having to source all the data, the AI synthesizes it. And where human scope was naturally limited, AI can spot patterns across a much, much broader landscape. It's a total reimagining of the entire workflow.
So, what's the real impact here? Well, it really boils down to three huge benefits. You get your insights way faster, you can analyze a much bigger set of data and competitors, and all of this just leads to sharper, clearer, strategic thinking.
But having a superpower isn't enough. You've got to know how to use it right. To really unlock what Gen AI can do in diligence, there are some new rules of engagement that teams absolutely need to master. So we're going to walk through 5 of them. These are the essential rules for making this technology a real competitive advantage.
First up, don't just use the off-the-shelf models. The real magic, the secret sauce, happens when you train these AI systems on your own unique proprietary data. We're talking about your company's institutional knowledge. This is what gives you an edge that literally nobody else can copy.
And here's a perfect real-world example. A software company fed its own sales and customer data into a Gen AI model. The AI immediately spotted which users weren't using all their features and could even predict who was likely to upgrade. This let the company find hidden revenue streams that every other bidder had completely missed.
Okay, rule number 2 is all about rethinking who you're comparing a company to. Finding the right competitors or peers is so crucial for good benchmarking, and Gen AI can look way beyond the usual suspects.
For instance, one firm was looking at a medical tech company. They used an AI agent to scan global databases and regulatory filings, and boom, it found comparable companies in Asia that traditional screening methods had just completely overlooked. The result? These new comparisons showed that the target company had way more potential for profit than anyone had first thought.
Now, this one is absolutely critical. A super common mistake is treating Gen AI like it's just a fancy search engine. But to get high-quality answers, you have to give it high-quality questions. You have to learn to craft your prompts with real precision and detail.
Just look at the difference here. A bad prompt is so vague. How efficient is the customer acquisition cost? The AI has no context. But a good prompt? It's specific. It defines the peer group, the revenue size, the business model, the exact data sources. That level of detail is what gets you a relevant, reliable, and truly useful analysis.
The teams that are really leading the pack are moving beyond those general-purpose chatbots. They're actually building specialized AI agents that are experts in one specific, repeatable task, like scanning competitor filings or sizing up a market.
So, what exactly is an agent? Think of it like a purpose-built digital teammate. It's not some generic bot that answers everything. No, it has a specific job, it's been trained on the right data for that one job, and it operates within clear guardrails.
Now, this might be the most important rule of all. Gen AI can sound incredibly confident, incredibly fluent, but that does not always mean it's accurate. You have to remember, AI is an amplifier. It amplifies human insight, for sure, but it can also amplify human errors.
Because of that, strong governance is just non-negotiable. This means always having a human review the work for high-risk decisions, auditing what the AI is doing, protecting sensitive data, and, this is crucial, training your teams so they actually understand the technology's limitations. It's all about building trust through oversight.
When you put all these rules together, you start to realize this isn't just about plugging in a new tool. Adopting Gen AI for due diligence means you need a whole new operating model, a fundamental transformation in how your teams actually work.
And in this new model, the analyst's role shifts big time. They go from being a manual data cruncher to becoming an orchestrator, someone who designs, directs, and integrates all of these powerful AI agents to produce much, much deeper insights.
So how do you even get started? Well, here are 5 really practical first steps. First, get your unique data inventoried and ready. Second, start building a library of your best, most effective prompts. Third, pilot a few of those specialized agents on some high-value tasks. Fourth, appoint a leader to be your AI champion. And finally, create a solid feedback loop so you're constantly reviewing and improving.
And this brings us to one final, really thought-provoking question. As AI starts to take over all the manual heavy lifting, what does this actually mean for the future of the analyst? Is their main job now shifting from doing the work to orchestrating the AI that does it? It's a profound change, and honestly, it's already happening.